Good morning. Good.
I'm ready. Listen, that's what I'm talking about. I'm ready.
Girl, let me just stop with that intro music. I'm always back here dancing. Like
All into it, like, and then it got the little what's it? It's got the little thing in.
I mean, then it had a little pause. Dun 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 dun.
Yes.
You in there like, yes, come on with the day and get it started.
Yes. Good morning, Farika.
Good morning, Phyllis. Good morning, Miss
Patricia.
Good morning,
Look
Miss
at y'all. Come on in.
Come on in. Because y'all know we got a conversation for you this morning. Yes, yes, yes.
Drop the mic.
Everybody share. So yes, join us. I'm so excited. And y'all know how we do. We already tickle before we get on here good. And if we prolong it, that just means we're going to be here even longer because it's going to take a little bit more than 30 minutes. Y'all already know that.
It is.
It is. It is. So let's just jump into it because the assignment over the weekend was for you all to catch up with Tyler Perry's. It's not a new show. This is actually season 2, but it's called Beauty in Black. So in the chat, I need to know: did you see it? Did you check it out? Do you know?
Check it out, Farika.
Where we at first? Let's check the temperature of the chat.
Yeah, we need to know if y'all watched it because we need to.
Yes. So we'll know how far we can go in.
They're gonna still get all of it. They just have to.
It's like having mercy for y'all. She said, I told y'all the assignment, and if you didn't do it, what the professor say? We're not going back. We're not going backwards.
Okay. You're gonna have to catch up. Look, you're gonna be like,
he's still giving the test, whether you study or not.
Right. But hopefully you watched it and you enjoyed it. Miss Patricia said, no, sorry. Miss Patricia, I hope you're not one. Good morning, Tina. That
Tina.
I don't want to spoil it for you, but at the same time, because I don't mind hearing stuff in advance, because I'm still gonna enjoy
it. Me too. Good morning, Tina.
We need Miss Patricia to kind of she gonna have to mute out some stuff. We don't want to give away. We don't want to give away the story. Don't be afraid. Let me say this.
She's gonna get it from the rooter to the tutor.
Don't be afraid to watch this series because it's there are things, but look, life is life.
Right.
There are lifestyles that we are not privy to because we're not exposed to it, but it doesn't make it any less real in other people's lives and in other women's lives. So don't be thrown off by, is Tyler Perry, it's going to be about this. No, there's a lot of underlying messages in this one series, these 2 seasons. Yes. So I would say go back to the beginning. We were talking about before we came on, Beauty in Black has a deep meaning that's tied into this show, this series.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's
before
the
you get
thing.
into that, Reverend Pat, let me preface that by saying it is so many people. And Miss Patricia said, "You won't spoil. I'm special like that." And Tina said, "Correct." So we good to go. That gave us permission to roll on through. Let me start by saying this: it is so many people that are against Tyler Perry. They don't like how he portrays, black women. They don't like how he portrays
Gay.
in his series or his movies or what have you. But understand this: what I've come to realize about Tyler is that most people don't like it because you're only looking at the surface.
Mm-hmm.
Tyler always has multiple meanings in his what he brings to you. It's never just what you see the surface. Whether you say the bad acting, the bad wigs, the bad whatever, or it's always bashing or whatever, it is something deeper behind that. And so, Reverend Pat, go ahead and unveil that piece.
Yeah, because let's start with, maybe that's how we need to start the week. Maybe we need to bring some clarity about who the man behind the camera is.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to understand him, you're going to have to watch his biography, Maxine's Baby, because it gives you a look into
Who
his
he is.
and what he experienced. Anything that we talk about, anything that if you wrote a book, Sparkle, if you wrote a book, if I wrote a book, I'm going to write that from the perspective of my environment.
Mm-hmm.
And we want to, we see the millionaire, billionaire Tyler Perry. That's not the Tyler Perry. That's not the place he writes from. That's the place that God has taken him.
That's elevation. That's the
That's his
elevation.
elevation. But
Mm-hmm.
his life really is reflected in everything that he does, whether he makes it uh, comedic so that you can laugh at the outlandishness of it, or whether he dives deep because he was abused as a child. He really was. His mother stayed with him. This man was abused by his stepfather and still pays for this man's home, his food. He still cares for this same man that abused him and his mother so badly.
Yep.
So you have to think, what else did he see? He had an aunt that had to come and try and protect him from this man, threatened to shoot and kill him to protect Tyler as a young boy. All of these things factor into how he sees life. So it's not a negative because he saw his mother abused. You're going to see that depicted in what he writes about, but you're also going to see the overcoming,
Mm-hmm.
the getting beyond it. So we need to stop falling in line with all of the other folks. Because we'll jump on something, we'll see something on a post on Facebook and y'all just go crazy. And what bothers me is a lot of his critics, guess what? Haven't seen it. If you look at
That
some of
is
the
true.
comments,
That is true.
they're just running up at the mouth and they'll say, well, I haven't seen it because I'm not going. Well, what are you criticizing if you've never seen it? If you
Look,
never
Yeah.
first thing out the mouth. I ain't watching that mess.
Yep. It's just like people. You don't even know that person. You don't even know their backstory. But you talking about how I don't fool with her. You don't fool with her. Like how? I mean, you don't know her. Like she thinks she all there. She thinks she got a back. She just because she came with a silver spoon. That you don't know the silver spoon probably was not always silver. More than likely,
but the paper.
Everybody that lives in a mansion isn't always
come from a mansion.
happy. But I mean, they're not always happy. You don't know what goes on behind closed doors. You have no idea, no matter what the exterior looks like. You don't know who has been sleeping in their cars, who's been molested and raped. You don't know who has, been beaten up. You don't
Mm-hmm.
know just because she's beautiful today. You don't know what she's been through.
Yes, and that's just like a woman. When we see a woman, she out of shape, she overweight, she's a big woman. You don't know what that woman background is or what her story is. You probably eat more food than she do. But because of some things that's going on,
Thank you. People are, you know what? As human beings, we are the most critical, judgmental individuals over people. But you don't want anybody to do you that way. And Shannon said it perfect. Simple-minded people think small.
you are absolutely right. She did it in a nutshell. Simply minded people that can't see anything past that little small mind of theirs. They own little mustard seed. They little mustard seed mind thinking.
But
And
we
can't
will
see.
allow, now let's be clear. We will allow the paler people to tell the same stories, and we'll line up at the box office to go
That is
see
so true.
them tell our story from
Mhm.
their perspective and make
Oh, and
millions
everybody raves about it. Oh, everybody
make
loves it.
millions
Oh,
out
you're giving him millions of dollars, but
millions,
you mad.
big bucks. But you're mad at a man who's employing Black people,
Mm-hmm.
your people. He's putting food on their tables. You've not even understood. Go and read his biography. Find out how this man just steps in and saves Black families.
Yes.
He saved a grandmother who got her grandkids and she didn't even have enough room to take these kids. He built this woman an entire home. He
Mm.
does this all the time. He just does not brag about it
Yeah.
because
He
he's an
don't need,
humble man.
but that's when you know it's from God. When it's from God, he don't have to put it on a pedestal. He don't have to tell the whole world how many people he feed, how many houses. He don't have to do all that. When you do it from the heart that God gave you, when it comes from here, you don't need no bragging rights. And
You don't
I'm
need to
sure
be
it's a lot
Oprah.
of people that
You
he tell, don't speak my name, don't say nothing.
nothing. Don't. That's it. You don't have to be Oprah. You get a car. You get a car. You get a car. You get a house.
Everybody get a car. And then,
Everybody.
and then
Everybody get a car.
let's talk about the people that work for him. Everybody that comes and work for him, they will say over and over that this was the highest paid job that they have ever had. And then we're talking about people that's been in the acting business
For
forever.
years.
For
For
years.
years. For
For
years.
years.
And they are making money that the Taylor
They
people.
come to this man, start one gig, and start making more money than they have in their whole life.
That doesn't make sense. Make it line up. Make it line up. But y'all want to criticize him. So when we're laying this foundation because you have to know who this director, this writer, this Black man who has his own freaking studio, doesn't have to answer to anybody what he's bringing to the table and what he's bringing to the table. And I think what bothers us more than anything is that we don't want to face how other Black people live.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
You know what? I think you hit
Honest,
the nail on the head with that.
honest,
yep,
and it's too raw. Because when we talk about Kimmy, who is the main character, who the
my
story
girl, my girl.
do you know how many young women I've met that their mother has put them out of their homes and chose their man over their daughter?
Yep.
Huh?
And
Uh-huh.
That's
then the daughter
real.
has to take care of the siblings. They have to make sure that the siblings are good. So
Are not going
then
to go through the same abuse and
that they went
rejection that
through,
they went through.
that covering their siblings and don't want them to know about what the world life is because they don't want them to have to go through what they have went through.
She became protective. She became the mother to
Hmm.
the younger
And
sister
to do whatever
and
needed
was,
to be done.
sending money home.
Yes.
Mama taking the money and the mama and the boyfriend taking the money for
The
the
child money. And
Hmm.
and
this is real life. This is
didn't have
real life.
no
This
kind
is
of
really happening.
didn't
Somebody's
have any
living this
kind of.
life.
So are we going to condemn this man because he's telling the truth about things that happen in our culture? We
I know.
can't, you can get mad about it. You may not like the way it's depicted, but go and talk to some of these young girls who have stories of their mothers choosing the man over them. Their mothers, listen, not believing the stories of abuse
True.
and blaming the daughters for the man's actions. scarring a young girl. So when Kimmy comes out and Kimmy's not trusting anybody, she can't trust because she had her trust stolen from the main person that should have been her protector, which was her mother.
Yeah.
So
The one that was assigned to her. That was an assignment. The person that received the assignment made her lose her trust from day one. So of course she don't trust nobody. And she don't trust nobody with her. She trusts nobody with her sister. She trusts nobody. And then learning how to trust again is one of the hardest assignments ever. Learning to trust again.
And to be honest with you, let's put it out there. Even when you seemingly trust again, you don't really give everybody 100% because you're always in the back of your mind saying, "Yeah, I mean, I'll be here," but it's always let you do one thing crazy, I'm out. Let you do one thing, and it's done. It trying to get a person who has been broken by the person that they've trusted the most. That is a extremely hard thing to get past.
Yeah. It was just like what I was
saying. You are. I don't care how much you do.
How much money
in the
you
back
put
of their
in.
mind, they're thinking that you're only doing this because you want something from me. If you're good to me, it's only because you're trying to get something from me. I can't really trust that I'm eating steak and lobster and you buying me clothes and we going out. Somewhere along the line, you're going to do something to hurt me. You're going to do something to break my heart. So I stay ready. Stay ready.
So Kimmy is ready. That's our first thing. Then we see the opposite to Kimmy, which is Mallory. And the show opens. Look at the contrast at how the series begins. Mallory is holding this big gala event where she's giving a scholarship. Okay.
Yep.
She's giving a scholarship. And she's got this big gala event, and she's just portraying this all put together young woman, successful in business, contrasting that with Kimmy, who is out there trying to scrape, survive, and pop it to make her money. And behind the scenes, she has less morals than Kimmy. Kimmy finds herself being exploited, wanting to get out of this lifestyle because I got duped into doing this. And here's Mallory, this successful wannabe, all put together, looks so good, can't stand her husband, doing some
she had a purpose of why she married him. She had her agenda.
She had an agenda, and she's sticking to the agenda all throughout the series.
She does.
She keeping up with that agenda.
She knows the assignment. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, she ain't happy, but it's the dollar bills.
Yes.
So we see
and the power. It's a dollar bill and the power that she feels like she has as a result of it.
So
and it all boils down to money.
All comes down to money because she's giving away a scholarship, but she's being sued because her products are harming. And she just
harming the world.
Take care of that. So
and let's not talk about in that how bad she mistreats people.
The way she talks to those that work for her. I'm like, girl, are you out of your mind? I'd been gone. I don't know how she kept anybody working for, but Tyler wants us to see that just because they have money, they are, and Kimmy's life may look like the worst life to ever live. Is it really?
Is it really?
When you look at what's going on behind the scenes with the company, is she living a worse life? Is her life worse than what they're doing? And it just goes from there. So then you get to Rain, who in some ways rescues Kimmy. She rescues Kimmy. Kimmy is sleeping in a store. She's homeless. Her mama dropped her off in the middle of the street with absolutely no money. Nothing.
Yes.
No money, no clothes, no nothing.
Dropped her off.
This child is going, where do you want me to go? So she meets Rain, who is also homeless. And Rain tells her about this job that somebody hooked her up with. And We can fly there and they're going to be good to us. Well, it's a hype. It is trafficking.
Mm-hmm.
Are we angry because this man is bringing to the table the truth about how young women get trafficked and
Mhm.
caught up?
How it all started. He's
How it
talking
all,
about how it,
Right. That
I
part.
owe you money, but I'm selling my you got me popping my body, you got me doing whatever you want, but I can't get out of this because I'm trapped in
mm-hmm.
this situation. So we have Kimmy, Rain, Angel, who's been caught up in this. Now he
Mhm.
can't get out. Jules, let's talk about Jules.
Oh, him.
Jules,
Oh, Jules. I could be like Kimmy as soon as she got the power, just slap, 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 slap.
now
Right.
we have now we have Jules. We have Jules. Jules on the outside looks like a very decent businessman, right? This is what
Exactly, Cynthia.
this is.
You said the word. It's not like they want
It's
this
not like
life.
they want this type of life.
Exactly.
That is not what
And that's
they.
the thing. Let's put a pin right there. That is the thing that we tend to be so judgmental about. You see somebody a stripper, you see somebody a prostitute, and you're so judgmental. You just like, how can they sell their body? How can they be out there doing that? Yeah,
Yeah,
whatever. Everybody that's in that lifestyle, that's not
it's not
people
by
don't go up and say,
choice.
oh, I want to go out and be a prostitute. Oh, I want to go out and be a stripper. People don't grow up with that in their mind. Some people, you have no idea how they get positioned and pushed in and put into that situation. You know, they don't always, it's not always their choice. And for some
Mm-mm.
people, you say, oh, she can get out. That's the same thing people say for abusive relationships.
That's right.
They can get out.
Oh,
Why
well,
didn't she
you
just
must.
leave? Why didn't? Well, they did try to leave several times, and Jules made sure
They get on
that
back.
they get her back. Now Jules is looking like he's the best dressed businessman, all
Uh-huh.
of that, and he's a predator. He's got a wife and kids, and Tyler shows these two faces of this man. When he's with his wife, he's
Oh,
loving,
he's a
he's
total
kind,
different man.
Listen,
totally different man. But when
because you
he's
know how
with
you
these
said, "Oh, you got a good girl. You got a good man, girl. He dressed nice. He take care of you and your daughter. Oh, he love y'all. He's so good." Not knowing that behind the scenes, like Regina said, a trafficker is simply taking exploitation to another level. They prey on
Mm-hmm.
women's vulnerabilities and are trained to know exactly what to look for. At the core, it's just a higher elevation of pimping, calculated
calculated
observation,
observation
and
and control.
control. And
That's
that
all
is
he is.
Jules.
He's just
Jules is a high level pimp.
a high
Yeah,
level pimp, period. That's it. But
that's it.
And what do pimps do? Pimps make sure everybody's working for him, and everybody that's working for him are on his side and see life like they see it, and have a whole crowd like they have. He has a whole collect of people that he's pimping out to the world as he goes home to his wife, to his nice home, and his wife don't know
don't know
nothing.
nothing.
Oblivious.
She
Oblivious to
think he's just at the police station doing his
it.
Wait a
police
minute.
job.
Wait a minute. Sparkle, he just got through beating down another woman and he coming home to you. How you doing, baby? What's
Right?
for dinner? Are you what? So he's contrasting. See all these
It's the
contrasts.
duplicity. It is the duplicity of life. And some of us are, again, we're so hypercritical, we're so judgmental. You have no idea
Why
how people live,
people?
the people that you put on pedestals. And like Regina said, it is people that you have looked at and you've thought all your life, like, oh my God, they're just so good. And they just, they out here giving turkeys to the children for Thanksgiving and feeding families. And oh my God, it's just so great. But at the end of the day, like she said, it's gotten to the point where you see college basketball coaches, even former NFL players indicted for human trafficking. It shows operating on different levels. So be careful who you look down on and who you look up
Look up
to.
to
Yeah.
because isn't Jules is very popular in his community.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Known
yes.
for being a good community leader
Because he's the good man. He's
because
the
he's
good
a good
kid.
man. Then he has then
You
then
got
Tyler
some ball in your bag.
Then Tyler takes it further because everybody that works for Jules is who? Police officers.
All of them.
The main people
For commissioned to protect and serve.
that are called to protect and serve, the main people that the African American community has an issue with and struggles with, the way we're treated by the police officers. These are the men that are in charge of handling these young women with they not only are they handling them, they sleeping with them on the side, they using them, they abusing them, they dragging them back to Jules. So when you watch this, you have to see everything that's going on, which is why Kimmy has such a big problem with trust.
Yep.
Because
that's
she
why
knows
her wall is not just a wall, it's her whole foundation. That's her whole foundation. Don't trust nobody.
Nobody. And
Because
it
you
is
know, you went to the police, and the police were one of the ones that took you to the club.
Yes, it took
and
you.
they're the one assigned to keep you from leaving. You can't leave because the police are going to come after you and take you right back to the place that you were trying to escape.
and so
And you have to be able to look at this in real life. In real life, when you're trying your best to get out, you're trying to get loose. The people that you think love you so much will come to you and say, girl, don't stop messing with him. He you know how he take care of you, he give you money, he pay your bills, and he's over here sleeping with everybody. Girl, that don't matter. A man gonna be a man. Let a man be a man. Let him do what he do, and you just sit on over here and keep on getting the benefits.
just look. So y'all, what we're breaking down for you is the class divide. This show is about the division of class. Those people that are struggling, trying to make it, doing whatever they can. They're being exploited. They're being abused. And then we have these ultra rich, super rich family that's just as dysfunctional as anybody in the hood. They jacked up. Let's talk about Roy.
Roy, oh my gosh.
Delusional, throwed off Roy, Mallory's husband.
Dope fiend. Can't live without his
move.
coke.
Like cannot get up out the bed, can't function for more than 30 minutes to an hour. He has to have it.
Why are you giving him 30 minutes?
Oh, thank you. That is a stretch.
That's a stretch. Why are you giving him 30 minutes? According to Mallory, it ain't even 30 seconds. So he makes up for that, his inability to function. He makes up for it by being just brutal to the women that he encounters. And Kimmy is one that he just cannot. Every single woman that he deals with, it's the B word. That's all she is.
That's all how he acknowledges. You know what I'm saying? I thought about him the other day when he did the little girl, and she was like, "Daddy's such and such," and he was just like, "Yeah, little B."
Yep.
And I was thinking to myself, like, that was so unnecessary, because why do you feel like you didn't have to say that?
No, but
she's not doing anything negative to you. She's being,
the best she can.
Well, that's how he sees women. That's how he sees his mother. That's how he sees his wife. It's all about his delusional idea that this man that he's so much a better person than he is, and he's not. Then we have the brother.
Hold on, Reverend Pat. I love how Tyler, he used the mother abuse on how it affects a daughter, how it affects a son, because his mother was terrible to him. She talked bad to him. She never had anything good to say to him. So he used it where I need y'all to see it's not just happening to the daughters, it's happening to the sons.
Break that down.
Everybody.
That's good.
That's good.
That is
Break
true.
that down.
Yes, because the only reason why he treats people the way that he treats them is the way he was treated. He was treated badly all his life. His daddy, I'm going fast forward, his daddy peed on him.
You, yeah, you telling the story.
Oh, sorry.
You went too fast.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. To the
Yes.
point that, to the point, his own daddy.
But
So let's put it there. You look at Kimmy and we say Kimmy is doing what she did because her mom just dropped her off with nothing, no clothes, no food, no money, nothing. You look at Roy, who feels like every woman. So we already see Kimmy has no trust issues. She's got a wall girl wrapped around over her head and everywhere. You know, it ain't just
Yes.
up. It's and it went over her head and it surrounded her. Then you have Roy. He don't have trust issues either. There's not a woman that he doesn't feel like he sexually has to dominate
Mm-hmm.
because you're never going to get my heart. You're never going to make me loosen up. I'm always going to be hardcore with you because I don't trust women because all the women in my life have never been good to me. I've never had a soft space or a peaceful place that I could go to.
and
So
he know
therefore,
why
you're gonna get.
Mallory
So
married.
you're
He
gonna
know why
get.
Mallory, and he know why Mallory married him. So ain't
Mhm.
no love lost there because he know
Yeah.
Mallory married him.
Yes.
And she tries to low blow him every chance she gets.
Every
Every,
chance she gets.
Every chance
every,
she gets.
every.
And then she tries to get her some from somebody somewhere else every chance she gets. Because what she don't want to do is lay down with him.
At all.
At
At all.
all.
At all. You can
Okay.
go. I'm getting ready to take a shower. You can go. You out.
Yes.
Out. You don't want me in here? No. So then we had a baby boy who mom just spoils him to death. He's just spoiled.
Yes.
He's the typical baby boy. He has no sense of responsibility. All he wants to do is party and screw. Party and screw.
And
All
get the money,
day.
keep coming
They
in.
get the money.
Don't
Have
want to do nothing. He don't want to work for
I don't want to
nothing.
work. I don't want to do anything. I just want to party. But therein lies there are people who are in families where they're the black sheep and everybody else is treated so much better.
Mm-hmm.
So trying to figure out how does he just get everything he wants and he don't even want to come to the office. He sleep at 1:00. He just
Because he been up, drugged up.
he drugged up so bad he just waking up at 2 in the afternoon. Get on out of here. But again, here we go. The mother has made this schism between her children, her boys. The father Horace is just like,
He don't give a darn about nobody.
but we say that
But
about
he
Horace.
has a
If you
heart.
think about it, Horace knows none of them are sincere.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
He
Like
knows
is that he
not,
knows that
Harvest is always 20
not the
steps ahead
wife,
of them, and
not
they
the
think he don't know
brother,
nothing.
he knows none of them. He doesn't even trust Jules. He knows that these are just a bunch of backstabbing,
Not even
money
the attorney. He don't even trust the
attorney.
attorney. He was like, everything he say, I go to my other firm.
Yeah, let me go
But
ask them.
he plays the position well because as much as he has researched and learned about everybody else and he knows what they're doing, they don't know about him.
They
And
don't
They
know.
don't
he
know
don't
what
tell it all. I love how he keeps his stuff in his pocket. Because he believes in timing. Timing is the key. You can't dump it all out right now. You got to keep it all toggled in. So when the timing is right, I'm going to get them where it's supposed to get them. They're going to pay for everything that they have done to these people.
But
I love him because
but
he's
he
the only
shows
one that wants to really help anybody.
now he looks harsh, right? But Tyler shows that he's the most empathetic
Mm-hmm.
of all of the people that she's around. Of all these people, he's the most empathetic because even when they plotted to rob him, they were trying to rob him and he was trying to give them the house.
And while they trying to rob him, he trying to give them. the house
This
because
is
he
your
knew they didn't have a place. They did not have a home. He knew that they were staying in that hotel room, in one room, all them staying in that one room. It's already a hotel room.
Right.
And
A
we're
cheap
all in,
hotel room is there.
yeah.
yes.
The pass by on the
This
little road with the sign up, $29
The lights,
a
with all the
night.
lights ain't
That,
working.
that that hotel. We ain't talking about
that
our hotel.
hotel.
That
After
hotel.
they just went to the strip club and worked hard all night long, this is still how they living.
This is still how I'm living. Rain. Convinced that she needs to get a booty shot. She need a BBL. If she gonna make some money, get on the pole. Jules got his girl pumping these girls up and doing all
Killing
this
them.
stuff. She gets infected. Who steps in? Horace.
The reason why she's still alive is because
Horace. Because of Horace. With all of his, failings and which we all do, right? We all have failings. We're not perfect, but Horace is the person that steps in because he has this empathy for Kimmy. And I think it was because Kimmy was so straightforward about not trusting him. So she didn't care about the money. I don't care about none of this. I don't trust you. You people, da 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 da.
And he saw something in her.
He saw something in
He
Kimmy.
saw past this girl out here on a pole. He saw past that. He saw that woman.
You know
That
what?
woman that really don't deserve this life. This life was forced on her. She didn't pick this life.
Girl, when she told him that he was one of the ones that was trafficking her, I thought Horace was gonna pass out.
I thought he was gonna pass out.
What you talking about? I don't do no I don't do no trafficking of women. Yes,
Thank
you do.
you. Thank you. Love you too, Kathy.
Yeah,
But this is the thing that I feel like he recognized Kimmy's heart.
Yeah,
Because
that's
he
what
has
I'm
the same type of
saying.
heart.
He believed in her he saw it from day one. He was like, it's something about her. And that's what you need to walk away knowing. Somebody sees, even though you got all this craziness all around you, it's all covered up. But deep down inside, that purpose that you really have for here on life, is still who you are. Right. Everybody can't see that. Everybody's not going to notice that. Everybody's not going to want to help you. Everybody ain't here because you have a great vision and they want to see this vision come to play. But I'm telling you, it's that one.
That one. You never know where your help gonna come from.
You do not.
And the thing about it is, this woman, this ain't her nobody that she has known all her life. This is a complete stranger.
You tell the truth about it. This was a customer.
Thank you.
This was a customer that she was hooking him up for, not her.
Thank you. It wasn't even her customer.
It wasn't mine. It wasn't mine. But she did it. But he knew that because Kimmy's main motivation is to get back to her sister and get her sister out of the situation that she's in at home. That was more important to her than anything. That was the most important thing to her. I got to get my sister away from my mother and her man. And wasn't she right? Because mama did sell her for $5,000. So, and that happens too, y'all. Y'all think that ain't that happens too. She gave that girl up like in a New York
like a hot potato, baby.
$5,000.
But you know what? I love whoever put her sister Sylvie, the character that she plays. Yes. Because she's so soft spoken. She's so sweet. She's so, you know what I'm saying, sugary. Like, I looked at some things for you. And I think that you can, maybe go to Thailand because they have something and they help you. She's just a pure spirit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody who didn't deserve to be trafficked.
And what was Horace's response? Make sure she gets to college.
Get her out of here. No, his response was get her out of here.
Right. And she can't be here. So you don't want my sister. And he's looking at like, she's too good to be connected
She
to this
can't be
foolishness.
here. We will score her. We will curse her. We will like get her away. And then
Oh, y'all
even
know
when he
Regina.
left, he said, "Remember to get." Like he
Don't
still made sure. Make sure you get her out of here.
make sure you get. Now we got to talk about
We-
his Horace's throw off brother.
Yeah.
We got somebody that's blowing people up at the house. Go sit at the table, have dinner,
Baby, I just should have fed him good and let
and
him
leave
come.
a box.
He left his box. Boom.
Boom. He left his box. Homeboy knew something was in that box. He said, "What
Girl.
box?" Before he could even get it out of her hands. It was, but this
Oh,
is a man who shows truth. He has no heart.
No.
Horace has a semblance of empathy. The
He
brother,
only had a heart for his wife.
that's the only person he cared about, because that brother is deep down evil, crazy.
and
Who
once
does?
she left up out of here, it released all of that. He may have held a little bit back. Once she was murdered,
It was over.
it was
Gone.
nothing left.
He was gonna
And
kill his own
and,
nephew.
and look who killed her. Look who killed her. I mean, it's so much unpacked. Like, if you're
Wait a
just
minute, what?
looking at
It
this
was
show
Mallory.
just to be looking at it for entertainment,
Mallory killed her,
have
right?
to see
Yeah,
the
Mallory.
spiritual, the whole setup. How Tyler Perry, God anointed his mind to do a preparation first.
Mallory killed her. And she
Yeah.
ain't, that girl ain't never even looked back. She never,
I ain't never even thought about it.
and the husband so
And was
coked up, he
okay with
probably
whoever
forgot
get the
about it.
blame for it. I didn't have nothing to do with it.
I ain't had
Clean
nothing
it
to
up. Clean
clean
it
it
up.
up. Clean it up, Jules.
And guess what? His wife, he has no idea that Mallory, out of all the people in this, when all this come out, he has no idea.
Mallory.
Not the beautiful, put together.
Well,
Polished and perfect Mallory. No.
look, y'all know what? Maybe that's gonna happen in the next.
I know it's so much gonna
It's
happen
gonna
in the
come
next
out
season.
that it was Mallory.
Mallory.
It's
Yeah.
all gonna come out. Cause guess who's not gonna die?
Mm.
They
No.
think they guess who's not gonna die? He is not gonna die of cancer.
Ours is not gonna die because him and Kimmy gonna be too much to handle together.
Yeah,
Right.
he
Right.
ain't gonna die.
But
He's
then
not.
Kimmy showed up, baby, prepared,
And her white
ready.
and her pearls.
Yeah, we got to talk about that. When God opens a door, walk through that door. If you need somebody to push you through that door, get you somebody that's gonna push you through that door. Kimmy almost drove me crazy with this. I don't know, girl.
Oh
If
yeah.
you
Oh yeah.
Rain was,
I want to
I
shake the
wanted to
mess out of
smack
her
her
like
so many
Kimmy.
times. Cause I'm
Rain
like,
was like,
girl, what you
girl,
gonna go back to? You have nothing.
you have nothing. Rain was like, give me that black card, give me that bank card.
But
I'm
it's
out of
always
here.
that friend that says,
It's
I
always
don't
that
know
one.
what mess you on,
But
but we sleeping in the
You better
bed.
get in there and act like you belong, like you got a seat at the table. Act
y'all,
like you have a seat at this table.
I'm that friend, baby. That's a black card. And he didn't put $1 million in your bank account. What are we?
Thank you.
What are we?
What
What are we talking about?
we ain't never seen $1,000 in our hand, and he had put millions in. And you got
Right.
the audacity to even think for a moment that we getting ready to go flight. Where we gonna
Where
go?
we going? She's
Baby
like,
girl
come on,
said,
baby.
I'm going upstairs to my bed.
Baby girl said,
That's
I'm
what
going to
baby
sleep.
girl.
Silver said, I'm going to sleep. Y'all figure this out.
Sylvia
Sylvia
said,
said, listen, miss me with all that foolishness.
I ain't never slept in a bed like this. It's so soft. It feels so
Girl,
good.
she was like Alice in Wonderland, girl. She was just like, baby,
Cinderella.
I'm not going nowhere. Y'all can leave. I'm staying here with Horace.
Because
Look,
Horace is a good man. He's so not like
nice.
he sent us here. No, I ain't going nowhere.
What Tyler was showing us is how do we react when we get what we've been asking God for?
Woo, come on.
That's
How
That's
do you react when you get what you prayed for?
prayed for all your life. You've been
All of
praying for.
your life, you've been waiting
don't
on
fumble.
opportunity.
Don't
And
fumble what you've been
don't
praying
fumble
for.
it. Don't miss your blessing. Don't act out of fear. I'm showing you that I've kept you this long. Look, I'm opening doors for you. So
Yeah.
when we receive what we've been asking for, are we sitting back going, is this real?
It's
Girl,
too good to
Because
be true.
we pray about the suddenly.
we pay,
Suddenly things just happen. Suddenly things just happen. Then the suddenly hits. And you like,
so
this
you
can't
need,
be real. This can't be it. This can't
so what Kimmy needed was a Horace to remind her of her why.
worth. Yeah.
Not only her worth, no, her why. Let me motivate you so you can get up, put on that white suit, them shoes, get yourself up. Remember why you're doing what you're doing this morning.
Yep.
And baby, when he started reminding her, you need to think about Jules. You need to think about Roy. You need to remember what these people
What
have
they
done
did to
to you.
you.
That's
And then what they tried to do to your sister.
and then what they tried to do to your sister. Homegirl got up. Let
Hey,
me let
when
me get
she
that.
realized who she was and what she was there for,
When she took that earpiece at that meeting and she took that pod out of her ear,
He said, what's
I
she doing? That now, and that's what happens when we evolve, when we recognize our worth, when we
mm-hmm.
you see,
yes,
Jules did not intimidate her at
at
all.
all, at all.
Now I'm walking in my purpose. Now I'm
Yeah.
walking in who I
She
am.
she
Right.
picked up that
Because
phone and called that wife.
before she was running from Jules, she was scared of Jules. She didn't know what Jules were. She was just
It's a
all
complete switch. Like
Look,
she
when
went
you step
from
into who you are, that
and
is how you show up. You show up like I belong here. I
mhm,
belong at the head of the table. I'm the
I
head and
belong
not the
here.
tail. I'm the lender, not the borrower. I'm above and not beneath. When you
Despite what
recognize,
you've been through.
I'm your
Despite
boss. And look, ladies, when you get delivered, don't let the enemy try to use the same tactics to
over you
intimidate you.
again.
Because what was he doing? He's hitting his palm to remind her that don't forget who I am, right? To
Yeah.
remind her of the abuse, to remind her of all the times that he beat her. He's hitting the palm of his hands while she's talking to intimidate her. Once you've been delivered, baby, you've been delivered. You can do what you want to do. Like she said, I'm the type of woman that'll burn this place down while I'm still in it.
just to
Trust.
get to you,
Just to get to my
just to
enemy
get
Just
to
is
to
you.
what
get
she
to my
said.
end.
Just
Just
to
to get
get
to
to
you.
my enemy.
So
And always remember this one key thing he put in there. Your enemy will always still try to intimidate you because the devil comes to kill, steal, and destroy. But always know that your enemy has a weak spot. When she got on that phone and had that conversation, said, he's here right now. Here you go.
here's
There's
why.
I would
always
love to come over. No, what she said, I would love to come
to
over
come to
for
dinner.
dinner.
No.
I would love. Oh, he has another son. Oh, he has a son not with you. Oh, I did not know that. He did not
Thank you
share
for the
that with me.
information.
Wait a minute.
Then she said, "Your wife would like to speak with you."
Look, Sparkle. She said, "Oh, he did. Oh no, I'm the new Mrs. Bellery. He didn't tell
He
you.
didn't tell you.
He didn't.
You,
Oh, wait. And see, this is what's gonna happen when God gives you everything that you've been believing Him with. The people that disgraded you, look down at you, they're gonna look around like, how in the world did this happen? Just because you didn't believe I was nothing, God still believed that I was all that plus some.
Plus some. Look,
And
Alex said,
right now, she just add interest to who she is.
my favorite part.
She getting her introduction of who God really chose her to be here on earth.
Look, Sparkle, my favorite part is, who you betting on? I'm taking the mama. The driver said, I'm taking Kimmy.
Kimmy.
Because Kimmy was handling business in the car. I can't tell y'all what Kimmy
Was on the phone the whole way here.
phone all the way over here. So I'm taking Kimmy. You want to give me $100? Give it to me. So
And the way she was study your stuff. Study. She was in.
Right.
She
Don't
had her
show up.
books.
Don't show up half behind. Show up all the way.
She had her
She
books,
can't
studying her
statistics.
material, making
Yeah.
sure she knew what she was talking about, so that when she get to the table, I'm ready for you. She stood.
Look, she said,
Wait. She first said, "Who's
"Is
gonna
somebody
get
gonna
the
get
chair
my
for
seat?"
me?" She first
Yeah,
said,
somebody
"Who's
pull out
gonna
the
get
chair.
this chair for me?"
who's going to get this
Because
chair for
I'm
me?
not touching this chair. Who's gonna get this chair for me?
You, take me to my office.
Look, yeah, the sample back.
I said, Tyler, I would have played that part. I would have played that part.
I would have done it too.
Yeah, there was a snap like, come on.
It was
Look,
so
I
good.
just spent, how much did she spend on 3 suits? What?
$100 and some $1,000.
That was
Mallory said she's been shopping because the boutique called me and she spent $100 and some $1,000. And
who
he
does
said,
she think she is?
and it was but she only got 5 suits.
5 suits. And they weren't the good ones. So I want to know how much the good ones cost. Because if they were the good ones, tell me what the good ones cost.
Why she over there looking like the Wicked Witch of the West?
Yeah, girl, she came in, and the witch will always show themselves. She came in with her costume of who she really is. I'm really the witch here.
Look, and then her and Horace, she on the phone with Horace after everything, and she said, "Oh, I'm about to give you all the tea."
Yeah. Boy,
they got this
said,
going on.
When I came in, you should have seen their face.
Seen their faces, baby.
Wait a minute, I'm in a meeting.
Yes, but she, Valerie,
Excuse
y'all
me, I'm
remember
in
when
a
Mallory
meeting.
took
What
her
you don't
gloves
understand
off?
about that? I'm in a meeting.
Uh-huh.
What you don't understand about
Mallory came with her black gloves on. I am the devil here for you.
Thank you.
She thought she was gonna clean up some stuff.
All she needed was a pitchfork. But wait a minute.
Did y'all catch that contrast
Olivia.
though? Did y'all catch the contrast? Who was in white?
Yep, that's what I'm saying.
Who was in black?
Who's in black?
Kimmy, all white.
With her pearls and everything.
Enemy, all
black.
From head to toe.
With her gloves on. With her gloves to clean
I never
stuff
figured
up.
out what's the gloves for. Why you had them gloves going all the way up to your
And that was leather. Like, I know you was hot.
Because it was showing that the devil has completely taken over you.
It's completely taken over.
Because she thought she was coming to clean up some stuff. She thought when she came to breakfast, she bought those yellow flowers.
She said, "Thank you for joining us." Kimmy was like,
"Joining you?
Joining you."
She said, "I've come to lead you. I'm not coming to join you.
I'm not joining you.
You got me confused.
I'm not joining y'all.
I'm not here to join you."
But wait a minute. When she got Olivia, she said, Olivia. What she showed Olivia is that, baby, y'all are so predictable because my husband has already told me.
When she said my husband
has already told me verbatim what you all were going to do and how you were going to act. And you have played your part perfectly.
Sometimes you have to let your enemy think they got it going on. Let them go on.
Let her talk. She
Don't
said,
let them talk.
let her talk
and all of that, and then do just what she did. Bust out laughing.
Yeah, because she tried to say, Olivia was like, "I'm the foundation." Girl,
Olivia was trying to intimidate, like, ooh, ooh. And Kimmy was like, "Is that all you got?"
Is that all?
Is
I'm
that
the
all?
foundation, and when the foundation gets shaky, then things start.
Y'all, I'm
I got to say
telling you,
foundation.
he did a big one. He did a big one with this one.
Y'all
I
have
mean, he does a big one with all of them. You
all of
can
them.
never walk away and say that he's not assigned to do what he's supposed to do, despite his small beginnings of what his life looked like or what he had to go through as a child. At the end, you still gonna win. So don't get so focused on what you're going through or what you had to go through. At the end of the day, before it's all said bye bye and it's all over, God is going to make sure I turn it around.
I'm
And
gonna
when he
turn it around.
turns it around, it's not just a turnaround. He's going to turn it completely around. That's what eyes have not seen, ears have
Ears
not
have not
heard.
heard none of it. When
That's
you
why I said the last shall be first.
first and the first
The
shall
one
be
that
last.
you
Yes,
think is nothing. And Lauren Hill, I think her song said, "How you gonna win when you ain't right within?"
Look,
yes,
All
you
of that evilness. It may look like people are winning. It may look like they're doing good. It may look like they're on top, but you can't stay there if your
okay.
heart is evil. You,
uh, I posted on. I posted the other day. Tyler Perry did this whole reel with all of these other singers singing. He's
mhm,
got the whole world in his hands, and he used that. He started singing that when all of this other stuff started coming out about him, and he was sitting, and he just told everybody, "Just breathe." But then he did this. Um, he's got the whole world in his hands. In essence, what he's saying is God is in control. No matter what's going on around
no
you,
matter what it looks like.
God is in control. No matter what Kimmy's mama did, no matter what her stepdaddy did, no matter what Jules did or Roy did, no matter what happened to her, God was already in control.
Right.
Already.
That girl, her life could have ended the night her mama put her out and left her on that street.
Mm-hmm.
That could have been the end of it. There's a look, y'all don't understand. Y'all keep thinking stuff keeps happening to you. That it just happened to happen.
Mhm, mhm.
Look, God is not a coincidentally God.
No.
At all.
Whatever happens in your life, it's intentional. There's
Yes,
a
it was
reason for the
necessary.
person being in your life. There's a reason for you being in that person's life. You
Mm-hmm.
might not. Kimmy didn't see this right off the top. All she saw was just another customer. That's all Horace was to her, just another customer. And
Yeah.
then she found out who he was and was even more afraid of him. Couldn't trust him because she thought that he was behind all of the pain that she was going through.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes, y'all, stop thinking God's gonna make it look pretty.
Mm.
You go through your go through. You might have to go through your go through, but the promise is you're gonna go through.
The
You're gonna come out. You're
You
not gonna.
coming out.
You coming in.
I'm coming out. I want the world to know.
And
Yes.
Kimmy came out.
Because I believe God.
I believe God.
Hmm.
Do you believe God? Believe in God despite what it looks like. This I know everybody has all these evidence. I know they have all these, and they're facts. They're not, that's real.
It's
Y'all
for
remember that old song? We say, I can't believe he brought me this far to leave me.
me.
To
Yeah, I
leave
can't
me.
believe you brought
I,
me this far.
And you
I'm
have
still
the
here. He
audacity to
still got
think
his
God
hands
will
on
ever
me.
leave you?
No,
You
it's
got to have faith. You got to have belief. You got to know that as long as I'm breathing, he still got time to bless me. As long as I'm here, he still
He's
can
still
use me. Get that in your spirit and know that he has never left you or forsaken you, no matter what it looks like around you.
yeah. What we probably need to do, we probably need to start from the beginning, and we need to pick a night where everybody watch episode 1, and then we come and we recap it. Like everybody hasn't seen it. Everybody watches episode 1, and then we recap.
Yeah, we're gonna
Start
have
from
to
the
figure
beginning.
out because y'all we have been on for
We
an
got to
hour.
figure. We got to figure out the logistics of it.
We just gave y'all the overview. We ain't tapped
Yes,
into
because we ain't even got into the show really. We just gave you the
the
characters,
characters.
and we haven't even given you all of them.
Thank you.
We just,
We gave
but it's an
out a G
hour.
version.
But this has been such a pleasant opportunity.
I love it. I love it.
How God is showing us. He's giving us examples, right? Like we're watching it on TV. And if God would do it for Kimmy.
And that's the thing I think we miss sometimes. We're so busy bashing how things are portrayed that you don't even see the end result or the thing that is the shift of elevation. You don't even see the change and the blessing and the grace and the mercy and the favor. You don't see that because you're so caught up in the negativity.
If he'll do it for her, he will do it for you. So know that and hold on to God. It's just a matter of time. It won't be long now. God's decree. Things are getting ready to happen so fast.
So fast. Suddenly.
And swimming blessings. Before I can say, thank you, God. Here comes another one. Here comes another one. Here comes another one. Here comes another one.
Y'all better get off here. My grandbaby's up. Let me make an announcement. There'll be no devotional today. Catch me today at noon for a midday devotional.
Okay. So, y'all have a
midday devotional. And be ready. Be ready to embrace this day. Shift how you see things. Don't always be so critical of everything you see. Sometimes take a pause and look at it with more discernment to see
take a look at it and learn from it. Let that be your study. Like I'm studying this to know how this thing
when
is
God
really
bless me, how am I supposed to show up? Show up like you belong there. Show up like you
put your pearls on, your white dress on, and your white shoes on, and go sit at the table.
Let me say it like this. Let me put a plug in. Show up like a daughter and not the queen. You'll get that if you get the Marriage and Melanin magazine first episode that drops on October the 1st.
We done.
We done. Have a blessed one.
We done.
Love you.